so good. Again, he's going for that real drum sound.
And I come around with a Kimber, I'm wearing a mask. These hoes still in a DJ phase, they coming up short on piece of cash. Can I take all these dick riders? My bitch addicted to hating and kissing my ass. Damn it, you know I'm too much of a narcissist. Fuck on my reputation for a bag. I can sniff out you proximity.
Wow.
I can't be responsible, I'm not your dad. Up in the morning, I'm cleaning my face.
Hit Michael Jackson there. Whoa! That bass was mental then, from nowhere. Maybe it's just hitting the frequency of this room, but that's like hitting me right in my testicles. Right, Pelican. Wow. This is Jihad Joe. The next track, whoa! Holy shit. Do you know what? Heavy metal bands won't want me to say this, but this is heavier than most heavy metal. Bearing in mind that heaviness is all about attitude anyway. Wow!
I'm so terminally online, goddamn, I gotta check myself. I'm so terminally online, goddamn, I don't respect myself.
I'm so terminally online, I gotta check myself. I'm so terminally online, I don't respect myself. Wow. This is like thrash guitars in the slow thrash section. Yeah, this is heavier. This is heavier than most heavy metal. So if you don't listen to heavy metal, don't worry about it, just listen to this.
You think you know?
Wow. JPEG Ultra featuring Denzel Curry. Fuck me, I love Denzel Curry. One of the best albums I ever listened to was that, I forgot the name of it. The one where he's got his face smeared in white makeup. What's it called? Denzel Curry, the whiskey, it's the whiskey. It's 50, hang on. It's 52%. And I drank some of it when I wasn't even on camera. See the backing here, this is very kind of sort of like 50s, 60s Miles Davis jazz. But I love the fact that you can take the past and you can take the past, off with it and bring it into the future. There's always the opportunity to just fuck with something. That's what I like. And you'll get some. This does sound like some albums I actually own. Oh, actually, it sounds like John Coltrane, Love Supreme, that album. Well, you'll get some old bastard, of which some people would call me one of them, age-wise. Who'll bang on about how the music of the past was better than the music of today. These fuckers need to listen to the music of today. The music of today kicks serious ass. Oh shit. This is my fight. I just woke up as a child of the light. Jumped on the beat, had to tell it goodnight. Got your best believe he did it right. Kimber OGM is high as a kite. Shot for successful, I bought me a pint. Watch how I whip my stir fry the rice. Get your head cracked just for rolling the dice. Now don't believe hype. Believe what you see, now it's said on the mic. Begging gently, I kick out every time. Can't get me down, so they try by the side. Try fuck with my money, try fuck with my mind. They acting like fucking these bitches in crime. This ain't relatable, this ain't debatable. Something happened to you, it's by design. Yeah, man. JPEG, motherfucker. Oh, that's a bit Star Trek, isn't it? That's a bit Star Trek. 2008 at least. That's a bit Star Trek. I love that kind of late 60s sound. It also happened on, it wasn't just... I'll tell you another album that reminds me of Star Trek, with that kind of instrumentation. It's Welcome to My Nightmare by Alice Cooper from like mid-70s. The title track just reminds me of, Star Trek, William Shatner film. You say you see him, you catching the case. I hope not the one that you got in your ball, cause that shit is shaky. Heard the church service say come as you are, so I showed up with a whole bunch of bitches that hate me. Told my man, come as you are, so I showed up with a load of bitches that hate me. That was good. That was good. This is still JPEG Ultra exclamation point featuring Denzel Curry. To make a career from hating, to make a career from faking. That's good. As I was trying to say earlier before I got waylaid, I have a lot of haters because they think that I don't listen to the lyrics, but I think it's probably because I don't watch reaction channels, so I don't really know what other people do. But I'm assuming they do a lot of lyrical analysis. And I just tend to let the music hit me and influence me emotionally, and then just tell you how the music makes me feel. There is some low bass going on there. Yeah, I suppose maybe I haven't really understood what reactions are all about.
I've named this one JPEG.
I've named this one a JPEG, either on or off the drugs.
Look, I ain't really into flashing. I feel like an accident I'm never chose. Baby talking voice of passion. I feel like it's corny if you ain't on code.
But my point would be, okay, yeah, that camera ran out of batteries.
There's a better way to let the people know. People say I'm never present. I ain't messy. I'm just focused on my goals.
Like Messi, I'm only focused on my goals. Messi, pretty much acknowledged by most people to be the greatest footballer of all time. Definitely a matter of opinion, though. Other people would say Ronaldo. Some people would definitely say George Best. In my era, I think for just a moment in time, Paul Gascoigne was probably the greatest footballer of all time. Ryan Giggs, that goal he scored against Arsenal, I think. That was amazing.
I don't have no basis, not a secret. Ain't no happy house, we taking beatings. The streets in my mind is filled with
you don't. I was about to talk about Ryan Giggs and saying great footballer, maybe not a great person, but we've had the whole Dave Grohl thing recently. I had people drumming into my head for years how Dave Grohl was the nicest guy in rock. And I think, I've heard Dave Grohl, I've seen Dave Grohl say and do things that aren't particularly nice. Why are we saying he's the nicest guy in rock? I think it's because a lot of women fancied him. I would say one of the most charismatic guys in rock, and charisma takes you a long way. Definitely. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. We're into the 70s again. I suppose I could concentrate on the lyrics, but it would involve listening to a line at a time. Oh, that sounds like Prince. Prince guitar. From Purple Rain. Whoa! Yeah, I know I got scuffles ahead of me. When I speak in my mind, it's unsettling. I know look, when I do stop talking and just listen for a moment, I do hear some great lyrics. Peggy. That's his name, isn't it? Peggy. And the problem is, if I just stop and listen to the lyrics, then we're just sitting here silently listening. We're both sitting here silently listening to the music in awe, which in its own way is absolutely fine.
but I would struggle to say it was transformative as a reactor.
Get ready pronto. 2 cups champagne and a rhino. Weapons registered, ready to unload. We don't usually beat them like Harpo.
Wow.
Bitches in love with the cocoa. Got my side face Timmy Jack Harlow.
Me.
All my bad hoes bringing that work home straight
That's
to
good.
my chair.
That's good. That's good.
I don't care. Hold on, read my sign. I know I ain't shit. Let's not even go there. Heard you fucking my bitch. I fucked yours too. Let's keep that shit square. Hey, follow me.
Hey, his production is just on another level. Jump, jump, jump around. Oh, yes. That's very, very Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Style orchestration of the choir vocals. So what are we saying here? Oh, yes. Phil Spector vocals as well. The kind of choirs that Phil Spector added to Let It Be, that Paul McCartney disagreed with so strongly. So we're talking Black Sabbath, Rage Against the Machine, Phil Spector. Oh yeah! Marvin Gaye, Kanye West. That's a shotgun spatter against the wall of influences. Wow. Don't Put Anything on the Bible, featuring Buzzy Lee. I'm assuming Buzzy Lee has nothing to do with Rusty Lee. Rusty Lee was a woman who used to laugh a lot on British television in the 80s. Wow. What's this a sample from? Wow. That's beautiful. Sounds like Kate Bush. That is Kate Bush, isn't it? Dunno. Wow. This is some finger-picked acoustic guitar now. Finger-picked acoustic. With strings. This album is fantastic. If there's something that I'm disappointed about, I tried to get this on vinyl and I failed. It was not available. Okay, that's not Kate Bush. Well, maybe that's Buzzy Lee. Who's Buzzy Lee then? Whoa! Don't Put Anything on the Bible.
Fuck out the deep end, go get you a flow. Y'all niggas always been turning.
Let's look up
Black Michael Phelps just acknowledge
Buzzy Lee.
God level Libra.
I wasn't going to do any research, but we'll look up one. Buzzy Lee.
She for the war, she belongs to the globe. Gaslight
Buzzy
learn how to
Lee.
cope. Acting
Oh,
like hoes.
okay.
I thought he's bad. She
I thought it'd be a bloke, but
everyday people pushing past the limit. Men only know suppressing what they feeling. I used to work for pennies on the minute.
okay, interesting.
Worked on my muscle, flex on all.
Sasha Rebecca Spielberg, born 1990, also known by her stage name Buzzy Lee, is an American actress and musician.
Like, fuck the excuses, but y'all
Parents, okay. Steven Spielberg and Kate Capshaw. Steven Spielberg, the great director.
Never react to the demographic.
I think he met Kate Capshaw. She was the woman just screamed and screamed and screamed. She did nothing but scream in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And I think he met her there and they married, and this is the offspring, Buzzy Lee. So, she must be singing here now, I would assume. Discography. It doesn't mention this. Life and career. Spielberg has collaborated with rapper and producer JPEGMAFIA on several occasions, the first in 2019, on JPEGMAFIA's song Dot's Freestyle Remix from his third studio album, All My Heroes Are Cornballs. Hang on. Dot's Freestyle Remix. Dot's Freestyle Remix featuring Buzzy Lee. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Wow. This sounds the 70s. This album has a real strong 70s vibe.
It's not that I don't love my bitch, but I don't love these side hoes neither.
So this is...
Shit back at me and I'm catching it like I'm a wild.
I recovered from this. Let's look up. I recovered from this.
Look, my bitch never got taken from me.
Intro, Janet Jackson.
My bitch never got comfort from me. I needed too much help. I can't do 1 hour a week. I think I need more help. I don't think I need no more fixing. I'll just heal myself.
Who's going to be there when you low, bitch? You or somebody else?
My actions got way
Too active. I don't want no more help. 1 hour a week enough for me. I think I need a friend. Everyone that I ever dated deserves better. I could have fucked. I just added the word fuck there for no reason, because I'm an idiot. Every argument comes with a cost, every dub ends up in a loss. Gotta keep up the facade of a boss, every picture developed is tossed. I know bitches that I'll never talk to, I got exes, I'm still fucking raw. Can you hear it? Actual love, actual heart, actual caring.
Actual caring. Niggas get mad at me when I call out the hate, because they hate me, no debate.
Wow, wow. Wow,
Nigga, let's face it. We came up out the mustard, got dirt on our faces. Now we counting big faces.
I recovered from this as the 14th and last track on JPEGMAFIA's album, I Laid Down My Life For You. The song samples Funny How Time Flies When You're Having Fun by Janet Jackson, which is one of JPEGMAFIA's favourite artists. This song is slow-paced as he discusses his failings in a previous relationship due to his mental state at the time and how it affects him. Okay. I love the fact that someone who's so like hardcore, ruthless and experimental as JPEGMAFIA will happily admit that one of his favourite artists is Janet Jackson. I mean, I've got no problem with that sort of thing either, but I mean, I'm not famous, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, there's certain songs, certain really amazing, famous pop songs that I couldn't be without. But if I had made it and was famous and some of my music had taken off, people would have expected me to just be quoting, oh, I only listen to Van Morrison and Astral Weeks and, you know, and Radiohead and it's like, life's not like that. Life means you're influenced by I Should Be So Lucky and Every Loser Wins. Heaven is a Place on Earth. West End Girls. It's not all about Miles Davis and Kid A. It's about the Birdie song. And Atmosphere by Russ Abbott, one of the greatest songs of all time. Hang on! The album ended, and we're now listening to No Blood, No Sweat by Match Homie. What? That looks like one of those, what's he called? What's the guy called? Vasquez, not Vasquez. The guy who did the stroke, not the Strokes, me. The Void's album cover. Anyway, I think on this bombshell we need to say adios. I really enjoyed that. I think that JPEGMAFIA has got it. Whatever it is, let's pause this now, hang on. We'll let it fade out naturally, hang on. Whatever it is, JPEGMAFIA has it. His mix of Miles Davis, Marvin Gaye, Metallica, Rage Against the Machine, Phil Spector. Wow, he is something else, and he knows it. And as I was trying to say during the course of that album, I really respect someone who's got the confidence to just go out into the world and say, this is who I am. If you don't like it, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck me. That was a good album. Thank you, JPEGMAFIA. That was 70s, easy listening, heavy metal, jazz, hip hop. For the few. Let's face it, for the few. Thanks, my mercenaries. That was a really great suggestion. And overall, that was the kind of fucked up reaction that JPEGMAFIA needs in his life. Until next time. Seriously, over and